The pretty exterminator make a sudden appearance. A shocking truth is revealed.
Number 5.
The kanji for the word sardine is a combination of the characters fish and weak. Are you talking about sardines again?
Sardines again.
Some say that's because sardines weaken quickly after they're taken out of the water. That is absolutely not true. They're nutritious and are even used to repel evil thanks to their potent smell. They couldn't possibly be weak. From now on, let's officially make the combination of fish and strong the correct kanji spelling for sardine. By the way, sardina is sardine in Russian.
I mean,
next time, episode 2, Hell's Legendary Sardine Road. Eat sardines to power up, dog. Just don't cry when you eat them. Alright, now I'm gonna leave this part now. I've done what I need to. You guys have been fine without me since.
You have to go now, your planet needs you.
It's funny you say that because they go to space in that game.
God damn it!
They have to stop the moon from space colony arcing the planet.
Are we going to explain what that was? Or are we just gonna...
That was Pixelcom Squad.
No, yeah, that should just be our channel trailer.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
You two us three talking over to each other for about 15 seconds, and then me going on about sardines for another minute. Yep.
Yes.
And me saying, "God damn it, it's the sardines again."
You know, Ariel, it's funny you say that
Sounds about
because in that cutscene, like literally right when you said that, one of the characters just goes, "Are you talking about sardines again?"
So even they're sick of his shit.
Well, to be fair, he only ever really talks about sardines in the next episode segments. They just kind of talk when they're when you're actually playing the game. Oh, you know what? Now that I remember it, fuck, I'm just gonna explain a whole cutscene now that we're here.
Okay.
There's nothing important going on right now. What, you're gonna look at the sun and go to Noki Bay? Fuck that shit.
No, I'm going to use the power of the sunlight to melt some shit.
Oh my god, it's Indiana Jones mixed with Iron Man.
Yes. It's the other Indiana Jones temple. Okay?
Which one? Is this the Crystal Skull? The one no one liked?
No, this is... Is it Last Crusade? It might be Last Crusade.
It was the first one, I think, where they did the
Oh my god, it's one of these puzzles, only you're not just moving left and right.
Nope, it's in full 3D.
This is terrible.
3D.
This is legitimately terrible. What are you even doing?
I don't know, it wasn't that bad. What?
I don't know, Ariel. You were kind of just looking off to the side for a good 10 seconds. I probably am behind.
I am confused. Because right now I'm just staring at a ladder for a good 10 seconds.
Okay, what time are you guys at?
Wahoo!
Thank you.
I think we lost him.
Wait, what?
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 Austin, what?
What time are you at?
404,
407.
not found. 408, 409, 410, 411, 412, 413.
Okay, I was good like 12
414.
seconds behind.
Yeah.
I mean, not 12, 30. Fuck.
You're also cutting out.
You're cutting out.
No,
Well, you're both coming in fine for me.
Yeah, Ariel, Brian can hear me, which means you're just stupid.
Wow!
Oh,
You know,
geez.
I just came here to have a good time, and honestly, I'm feeling so attacked right now.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Although I deserve it half the time. I'll give it to you. Half the time I do deserve it.
I think he's in denial feel about the other half. Anyway, this ends up being a major quest in and of itself. With how small my magic insanity bars are, trying to kill a room with 2 guardians is particularly difficult.
I'm imagining that song in SpongeBob when he's making the Krabby Patties for the anchovies. With you just swing around. Living in the sunlight.
So Ariel, the way we were attacking you, would you say that makes you feel?
It makes me feel personally attacked. Why are you sending me an image? Tiggered? No, I don't feel tiggered. Now you just made it so I have to fucking... Now I have to fucking put this in. The fuck time are we at?
It's like 6:13 around there.
Brian!
Like 10 seconds before that.
Brian, I'm glad you're so easily amused.
Alright, so I have a story for you, actually. It has nothing to do with Tiggered. It has everything to do, however, with me saying the phrase personally attacked. So, at my LARP, I have this thing happen that is referred to as the most expensive curse trademark. So we were sitting around the fire, and one of my favorite things to do is joke about the fact that a lot of characters are played by the same people. So I like to be like, have you ever noticed there's only like 6 people in town? And people will be like, yeah, haha. Or, one of my friends actually gets annoyed every time I bring it up, but his characters are twins, so I'm like, no, not you. I mean, like, the fact that the mayor and the gnome and this other guy, they all look the same. But anyway, one of our guys, I had a new character. His old character was an orc, which I was not aware of, and his new character was Machine Forged, so I kept joking that they look similar, and he's like, are you saying I look like an orc? And I'm like, I'm saying you look like the last guy. So then he said something. He retorted back at me for insulting him, and I decided that whatever he said to me, which I don't even remember, was a personal attack. So, I said I had been personally attacked, and I used cursed voice on him, which means that he takes damage every time he says a word. So it's 2 damage per word. Now, me and the bard are sitting there laughing at him, because all he needs to get rid of it is a Purify. Now, I don't have Purify. I don't want to be able to undo my own curses, because I think it's funny. And the bard was like, I want a resin. It'll be great. And I'm like, hey, the bard wants a resin. So, we had a druid who was sitting there the whole time, but wasn't paying attention to any of this. So he goes up to her, unable to speak, and instead of asking her to purify him, which she can do, he goes and just starts writing, kill me, over and over and over. Just over, and she's just like, excuse me, what? And we're like, dude, it'll be funny. And I don't know why she believed us, but the warlock and the bard being like, yeah, no, go ahead, it'll be great. So she goes, she takes him away from the fire, and she breaks his neck, and he goes to the red circle, where the bard promptly reses him, telling him a story where what happened to him is that he actually insulted a very powerful and very attractive bard, and this bard cursed him, and it was funny. I listened to the whole story. So now, when he gets resurrected, the bard gives him his memories back, so now he has 2 versions of what happens. One where I cursed him, and one where this mysterious, handsome bard cursed him. So, we go back outside, and then the druid gets arrested for murder in the town. Because she broke his neck in the town, which is illegal. So, she gets arrested, and we're like, well, god damn it, I guess we should go help her. And the guy who got cursed was like, well, I guess this is my fault. I did ask her to kill me. So we go. The bard goes just for shits and giggles. I go because, I mean, I guess I did throw the curse. And again, the guy who got killed goes because, well, I did ask her to kill me. So we get there, and the guard is, like, questioning the guy who got killed what happened. And then he does confession to ask who cursed him, except he has two versions of what happened. One where I cursed him and one where the bard cursed him. And then he's just like, well, and then they figure out that I cursed him. And then they were like, which, you cursed him? And I'm like, I was personally attacked. And he was like, oh, so you're saying he was, and then the owner was looking through the book. He's like, oh, so this was, coercion. And in my head, I'm like, that is 100% not what this was. But I was like, yes, it was coercion. So he arrests the guy who got killed. 2. They're both arrested now. And the bard's just like, oh my god, this is hilarious. And I'm like, okay, how much do I gotta pay to get them out of jail, and then pay a fine for throwing the curse, whatever. So I have to pay 800 gold, basically. So I get them out of jail, and then that is why it's called the most expensive curse, because it costs 800 gold.
But it was worth every penny.
Oh, I forgot the one thing, is when I initially threw Cursed Voice, he was like, wait, was that in game? And I was like, you know what? Sure. Why not? Take it. And then that's what happens. It was a great night. I still have not done the most expensive curse version 2. I do have the most expensive ritual, which of course is Frank the Undoer, as you guys named him. Frank the Undoer cost me like 3,000 gold, plus 7 sacrifices, which no one questioned, and I still think that's hilarious.
Are you gonna like link people to that video where we name Frank the Undoer?
No, they gotta find out themselves. Oh, I can name drop it though, because I do know which episode it was. It's Ariel is Cherub anime.
Well, I mean,
for
it's
Neptunia.
only the best episode.
I mean, it's pretty good. So yeah, if you want to see when my 7 sacrifice dagger got named Frank, it's Ariel is Cherub anime. For Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1.
Not to be confused with
a...
Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2, Sister Generation. Stop adding subtitles to things, Japan.
Anyway, that was the story of the most expensive curse.
Somebody add that to the Pixelcom timeline. I expect it on my desk by Monday.
Oh, side note. I was going to bring this up in the middle of my story, but I didn't want to distract myself. So, I have curses, but I don't have purifies because I think it's funny to not be able to undo my own curses. In a similar fashion, I used to have heal check, but not first aid. So I would go up to someone and be like, heal check, are you dying? And they'd be like, yes, and I'll be like, okay, bye. But then I got certified to do first aid in real life, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll actually take the skill now. But I thought it was funny. Anyway, I'm going back to the first room here because I realized I didn't pick up the guns
fuck,
I'm
we're playing a game?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Why are there even guns in here?
You'll see, there's a soldier.
But is there an elephant?
I might be at the foundation of the tower. What?
Okay, I thought that was only me who heard that.
What the
Wait,
fuck was
what?
that?
What was what?
Okay, so this guy, you see this guy right here? It's a soldier. Remember how I said they were originally going to do, like, a combat section? This guy was the original character model.
Wow.
that we're looting all the guns from.
Man, that must have been a hell of a meeting. Yeah, we were gonna have you do like this whole really cool first person shooter section, but now we're just gonna kill you. We don't have.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's super
Bang.
good that he's just a pile of pixels. I was expecting you to keep talking.
Oh, the joke was over.
And with that, so is the parts.
Oh, thank God.
Oh shit.
Thank God. What, did you not like my story of the most expensive curse trademark?
Well, I was just thinking about how, in order to do that again the same way, you would have to reproduce a lot of circumstances.
Now, one day I might be able to get the most expensive curse too. I like to joke about things being the second most expensive curse. But I also haven't been fined again, so... you know, whatever.